And we're back for another video, guys. We're here with the X5. We're gonna make this short and sweet, at least on the outside, because it's kind of windy out. But we're here with the X5. It's a 45E. It's a plug-in hybrid. I got this car 3 months. No. Oh my God! I've had it for 5 months. 4 months? 4 months. Right? I've had it for 4 months. I waited to do this MPG test because, and like the range and stuff like that, because I wanted to get back to my normal daily driving schedule. Somebody got their heart broken. And I finally conducted that. You know, I'm back on my normal schedule, my normal gym schedule, everything like that. So this car gets about 27 miles of range in the cold, and I've seen it hit 40, 41 in the warm. Actual driving range, not just the trip computer reading that. Again, I'm sorry, it's kind of windy. We're going to get in the car shortly. Otherwise, this car is rated, I think, 22 highway in like 20 cities. This thing should be getting the early 20s for just casual hybrid MPG. Now, I've seen 27, 28 on the highway. The lowest I've seen on the highway drive at 75 miles an hour is like 25. But anyway, so I've been driving this car for a month, and in that month, I will show you guys, I have filled up one time. I have put one tank full of gas. That's it. One beautiful tank full of gas. Again, my normal driving right now is about 21, 22 miles. Ah, it's windy. It's about 21, 22 miles. Man, it's a windy day. Anyway, it's about 21, 22 miles. This thing gets me about, again, like 27, 32, 33 when it's kind of cold, and upper higher than that. Like today, I came home, I still had like 40% range after doing all my daily things. So anyway, let's get in the car because it's kind of windy. I'll show you guys our numbers. And again, the car's kind of dirty. It's because I've been using it. K-band. Let's get her to go in her mode. So, here we are, guys. Here we are. So currently the car is reading 32 miles of range. We're going to go here, and we're going to show you guys something. There we go. We're going to show you guys. So, I like this. BMW gives you a bunch of options for checking your trip computer. We have one since the last time the car was refueled. Now, just to show you guys on my watch, it is March 7th right now. So we last filled up a month and 2 days ago, and we're going to click on this. We're going to show you guys. The car is saying in a month and 7 days, we've driven 1,266 miles. So a little bit more than the average person drives. So I haven't driven this car 200 miles. We're at 1,266 miles. We've done 867 of those miles in electric. And we've averaged, the car's saying as of right now, we've averaged 80.3 miles per gallon. And we also have 62 miles of range, 30 gas and 32 electric. So we've really dwindled the gas tank. Honestly, this number could be higher. It's just that there was a couple extra trips I took to motorcycle dealerships that were out of the way, like 45 an hour out of the way. Otherwise, I probably could have milked this tank for longer. But 1,266 miles. The car's reading 80.3. We're going to go to the gas station and fill up, and I'm going to show you guys the actual, not like the gas pump numbers. Now, there's a million ways you guys can calculate this. Charging is free for me in my apartment. So I'm just going to count these as bonus miles. I'm just going to, if the car takes 17 gallons, I'm just going to divide 1,266 divided by 17 gallons, for example. I'm not going to get into the crazy numbers or the breakdowns, but all we can see here is that the car did 867 miles of electric. Now, I have my burner phone here, so I will show you guys something. Let's see if I can get into it. There we go. So here we go. In April, the car said I drove 1,557 miles, and I only used 27.5 miles or gallons of gas. That's it, 27 gallons. My old 3 Series, I averaged about 80 gallons a month of fuel, getting 31 miles per gallon, and I was averaging about $330 a month in gas. This car has only taken technically one fill up, so $60, $70 worth of gas. So I can't beat that. Now, if we can find out how to use this piece of shit Android phone, find the calculator. I hate Android. I used to love Android. Now it's convoluted. There we go. Just want to show you guys. So it's saying 867 miles of electric range, 868, let's round up. So 868 divided by, let's say I normally average about 24 miles a gallon, which is still higher than what the car's rated. Remember that. But when I drove it just the way it was meant to be driven, or not meant to be driven, just on the engine, I guess, hybrid, I got 24. Divide by 24. That's 36.16 gallons. So if we times that by the average cost of gas right now, it's about 380, I think, right now. It was almost 4 the other day, but times 3.8. So it saved you $137 just electric. Just electric. So that was Dragonfly. So the free miles I got are worth, in my estimations, 137. They could be more. Again, I haven't filled up in a month. So we're going to go together and see what the gas prices are. I thought they're at like 379, 380, but we're about to see. Again, it's been a while. But yeah, I want to show you guys this car is doing phenomenal right now. Anybody wondering about the kilowatts or whatever, on a really, really cold day with the heat running, I'm getting about 1.8, 1.7. And with, when it's nice out like this, I'm hitting the upper 2.6s, 2.7s, and I'm seeing, 40 miles of range. I did have I was kind of beating on it this morning when I left, when I was coming home. Still staying electric. There's plenty of power in electric to do what you need to do. Like, you can go 85 miles an hour in electric. So there's plenty of power. Again, this thing is just absolutely great. Like, I have zero qualms with it. I have zero issues with the car. I'm super happy. I'm easily saving $200+ a month in gas. And it's comfortable. It's a big SUV. It's a big SUV. It's comfy. It's nice. It's a looker. And I'm overall happy with the car. Like, this is great. So we're going to run over to Costco. We're going to go pump gas. Again, Costco is cheaper. So if Costco is $3.80, then gas is cheaper everywhere else. But, more expensive everywhere else. But we're just going to run over to Costco. We're going to fill up. And again, look, we're jumping on the highway because we have the power. Again, the car's pulling just fine in electric mode. The engine doesn't have to turn on. Now, one thing I will question. So say it's ice cold outside, and I don't know the answer to this. So if you do, let me know. Say it's ice cold outside. I'm driving around in electric for the first, say, 25 miles. And then I floor it. And I force the engine to turn on, right? The engine turns on. It hasn't been turned on in the last 20 miles and it's ice cold outside. Am I basically turning on a freezing cold engine, and then since I'm giving it the beans, just beating on it? So we're going 80 miles an hour. Again, the car can handle it. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if I jump in the car and just floor it after driving around, is it getting turned on with a cold engine and just getting, like, revved the piss out of? Like, is BMW, like, at least warming the oil up a little bit with, like, electric, heater or something? Like, I don't know. I hope BMW has some kind of, like fix for that, or, like, idea or math or something, because it just feels weird to me that, like, if I floored it right now, the engine will turn on. The engine will turn on immediately getting revved. I don't know I don't think that's good for the car. But like I said, we're also driving around in pure comfort because this car has the air suspension. All of these do. It rides amazing. It's the best riding car I've gotten. You hear rattling, but that's from my door right here. I have something in the door. But we're heading to the Costco right now. We are 12 minutes out, so I will jump back in the video in 12 minutes and show you guys what the pump says. But overall, MPG wise, this car is amazing. Again, it's reading 80.3. I'm sure without any hesitation I can get it higher than that, especially with it being warmer outside and getting a little bit more range, because some days all I need is 5 more miles of range and then the engine turns on. So with the summer coming and me getting upper 30, say 35 miles of range, 35 times 30 days that's 900. That's 1,050 miles of electric range if I charged it every single day and got just 35 miles of range, which would be 180 miles more than what I currently have. It adds up. It adds up. So we'll check back in a little bit, guys, once we do the fill up. So we just filled up at Costco. As you can see, the pumps and numbers are still there. Price is $3.57 $2.58 basically. Across the street is a Quick Trip. It's currently $3.80 over there. And I actually looked at the app on my phone, and the last time I filled up, I paid $4.19 a gallon. Just to show you guys, the car took 16.538 gallons at $3.58 basically. It's reading, it gave me 514 miles of combined range. So 493 miles of gas. And just to show you guys the calculation, I don't know what this means, maybe later. 1,287 miles divided by 16.5. That's the trip on the since the last fill up. We averaged 77.82 miles per gallon. Now, I know this car's rated 50 mpge, whatever that means. As you can see, we're blowing past that. And just to show you guys, if we did 892 miles of electric. So if we just take an average of, say, 875. Remember, we just calculated that I could probably hit over 1,000 miles a month on electric. But we're just going to say like 875 just for shits and, giggles. If we do that every month for the next 12 months, that's 10,500 miles of my driving are electric. Now, if we just do a average of, say, the 24 miles a gallon I calculated before, that saved us 437 gallons of gas at least. Times that by an average of 3.75. That's $1,640 at least of fuel savings. I think this is on the lower end. If you just do that by 5. In 5 years, this car saved us $8,203 in gas. That's pretty substantial. It's $8,000 worth of gas. And I get that's coming from a guy that, decided to buy a luxury SUV, and I could have got a Honda Pilot for cheaper and blah, blah, blah. But if I got a Honda Pilot and I average 20 miles a gallon, I'm probably saving almost $10,000 driving this car instead. So if this car costs $10,000 more, you're at a wash. So those are the numbers I ran. I'm extremely happy with the car. Again, it does everything I need it to do. It gets phenomenal gas mileage. A lot of times, you get a big SUV, or like I thought about getting a pickup truck, and I just can't get myself to do it because I know I'm going to get obliterated on gas. And if I'm already spending $330 a month on my 3 Series, imagine what I'd be spending getting 20 miles a gallon or 18 miles a gallon. So this is the best of both worlds. This thing is powerful. It's quick. It's fun. It's comfy. It fits me and my friends. It fits all the stuff I need to put in the trunk. I can carry a TV if I have to go buy a TV. Whatever I need this thing to do, it can do. Air suspension, like the executive package with the ambient lighting on the ceiling. Like, this car does everything. And to get almost 80 miles a gallon just driving it normally like I normally would, I can't complain. I cannot complain. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. We're going to get out of Costco and do some shopping. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to get to them. And yeah, have a good day, guys.